electricity.
All right. You had an electrician come over?
Yeah, they were here the other day, and they worked for a long time, and charged me a lot of money. Um,
Hey,
and they did a lot of changes, and it's better because now instead of having the whole house be out and not being able to do anything until I call them, I was able to just use one circuit breaker because they put in a bunch of new circuit breakers. So I'm
okay.
able to work with you now, and then I can call the electrician at my leisure.
Mhm.
But
All right. Hopefully get it cleared up.
yeah,
But
yeah, me
yeah,
too.
yeah. So I was thinking that it's a significant parallelism here that we just learned about the segula. So a segula is something which you keep close to you, keep hidden, you keep under a safe lock and key, and you keep it it's very dear to you, right?
Right,
And as the Targum said, it's chaviv, it's cherished. And here the Targum is saying a tueva is the marachek. It's something which you cast away. You dissociate yourself with it. It's
right.
complete opposite. It's a complete opposite, right?
Yeah, that's very interesting. And two pasukim right next to each other.
Right. So yeah, like this 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 concept of tueva. So it's anything as this Rashi is pointing out in the context of this pasuk. It's anything which Hashem is commanding you to refrain from or to stay far from it in one way or the other, either in actions or in thought or whatever it might be. So that's very and that that also is because when you're dealing with people, so you might like a person very much, but if they start doing things which are displeasing to you, so the person naturally will separate from that person because of the things he doesn't like about them. Right?
Right.
That's usually the natural way things go. So therefore, uh, in terms of understanding the Kadosh Baruch Hu's relationship with Klal Yisrael. So since we're in Am Segula, we're very beloved to a Kadosh Baruch Hu, we're very close to Kadosh Baruch Hu. So therefore, it's very important that we refrain from doing anything which is going to be contradictory to the Kadosh Baruch Hu's wishes.
Right.
Right. So that's the beginning of this parsha here. It says we shouldn't anything which is a tueva, which is not in keeping with the Kadosh Baruch Hu's will, that we should eat it in this way, so that we have to refrain from, because that's only in keeping with our status with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, to preserve our status with being an Am Segula, a cherished nation to a Kadosh Baruch Hu. So naturally, we have to refrain from doing those things which are we are commanded by Hashem to do, to be aware of, and not to do them, because that's going to affect our relationship. If we, the Am Segula, the cherished nation, start doing things which are displeasing in the eyes of a Kadosh Baruch Hu, so that's going to affect the quality and the closeness of our relationship with the Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Now it's interesting, Rabbi, that it says lo tochal kol toeva
Right.
rather than saying lo asad kol toeva.
Mhm.
Why? I wonder why. Because if you want to translate it according to what we're saying,
Right.
because you are a nation that is close to me more than all the other nations.
Right.
Do anything that's far away. So that really that's a nice way to read it. It flows. It makes sense. But why just say what you're eating? There's many things that are toeva that have nothing to do with eating.
Right. Um, it could be that it's specifically um, focusing on things which we're eating now, because just as the previous pasuk, like the previous pasuk was talking about lo saspududu, you shouldn't make any cuts or make yourself pull your hair up or make any bald spots, because it may seem like that's something you're doing to your physical body, right?
And eating is something you're doing to your physical body. I see. That's very interesting.
Yeah, so it could be within the context of these psukim. That's why it's related here specifically. But if it's true in general, it should also apply in general as well. Correct. I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that gives me a deeper insight into these words.
Yeah. Okay, Baruch Hashem. Very good. Very good. All right. Fine. I guess we'll have to stop here.
I think I have a Devar Torah for my Shabbos table.
Oh, there you go. Okay, very good.
Very good, Rabbi.
All right, fine, fine. How's Yosef doing?
Baruch Hashem, he's coming along. No real progress in any of our major things, but no problems. So
Yeah. All right. Look.
take what I can get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It would be good if you could get himself involved with some kind of a employment that would be fun for him, and also give him a certain satisfaction, something.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Say that again. My wife interrupted me. What was the last
Very
sentence?
good. You're breaking up. I don't hear you so well.
What was your last sentence, Rabbi?
Yeah, it would be good if he would find himself some interesting and satisfying type of a employment for him to be active with on a regular basis.
Yeah, well, we're still working on it.
Yeah, okay, Mirza Hashem.
And
All
we
right,
have
have
to
to,
go
have
deal
to
with the
think of it.
toxicity. Have a good Shabbos.
Thank you, be well too. Hope to see you at the beginning of the week.
Okay, bye-bye.